What's up, guys? Welcome back to Basement Boyz Podcast.
Dub V.
Dub V. West Virginia. Charleston area.
25311.
304. Appalachia Mountains. So, episode 13.
Episode 13.
Lucky number 13.
Lucky number 13.
It's one of my favorite numbers.
Impartial.
Impartial?
Yeah.
Let me turn these off. That was just for the intro. You guys liked it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let us know. Or if you didn't, let us know even more.
Yeah. If you're epileptic, don't.
If you're epileptic, I'm sorry.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit.
We know a couple of epileptic people. Shout out my epileptics, yo. Alright.
It's a phrase I've never expected to hear on this show. I just spilled water all over myself. A lot has happened, though, since...
Here, let me get that for you.
Okay. A lot's happened since last show. NFL draft.
NFL draft.
You started a business.
Yeah, I started a business.
Businessman. Sold my soul.wv on Instagram. It's a sneaker reselling business.
Yep. SOLE.
SOLE. Get it? Shoe sole.
Sold my yeah.
Graduation this week or next week.
Next week, yeah.
Finals week this week. It's a busy week for the Basement Boys.
Straight crushed my finals, dude. How about you?
I think Lois. I got all A's and then I have a B on my English portfolio, which can't complain. It was an 18-page. I didn't understand the prompt for the two of the smaller essays.
Oh, okay.
I read about something broader.
What did you get on? Oh, you didn't take Miss Kerner yet? Huh?
No, I'll take it tomorrow. It'll be easy.
Yeah, it's very easy.
Anyways, enough with all that.
Enough with all that.
Let's get into the meat and potatoes of today's episode. As you may or may not know, I usually am the producer. I usually write not a script, an outline, just things to go over. We're just going off the cuff today.
Screw it.
We're gonna talk about the draft and just have our.
We might do a ranking. Might do a spin the wheel.
Hey.
Anything is possible.
Anything is possible. Shout out J.R. Smith,
Athlete of the Year
for North Carolina A&T.
It's crazy.
Yeah, 4.0. Shout out that guy.
Honestly, well, I feel like it could have been given to somebody else that's
already
hasn't had the chance to.
Hasn't won an NBA Finals.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but props to the guy.
Yeah, 4.0 GPA.
Wow, golfing's a hard sport.
Yeah, because honestly, I was thinking to myself, of course he's got a 4.0 GPA. I'm sure he's taking classes that don't matter because he's got all his college shit. And I just realized, he went to the NBA right out of high school.
Yeah.
So, yeah, props to the guy.
Shout out JR.
Earl Smith Jr.
Earl Smith the third.
The third, actually, yeah.
I'm a big JR guy. Even though he gets all that hate for that one play in Game 1 of the Finals a couple years back.
Bron should have 5 rings.
It's on water under the bridge. Water under the bridge.
Okay.
This is the bridge. This is the water.
Water.
It's water.
Bridge.
A very peculiar NFL draft.
Yeah.
A defensive cornerstone and offensive lineman heavy draft.
Yeah.
A lot of things that I didn't expect to happened. I didn't expect Malik Willis to fall to 83, was it, or 81? His early 80s, I know that, to the Titans. I have a list of notable draft.
Two of the guys I had first round grades on went in the third.
Who was that?
Corral and Dean.
Mm-hmm. Nakobe Dean is medical, though, right?
Yeah. Well, it's... Yeah.
He doesn't want to get a surgery, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't really... How many games did he miss? He didn't miss many.
I don't know many this year, but throughout his college career, it was a lot.
But, we'll go through the notable first-rounders, and then talk about some takeaways from each of them.
Okay.
So, first overall pick, Trayvon Walker out of Georgia. What do you think of that fit?
You got to protect Trevor Lawrence. If you got the first pick and a great tackle, like, you could have went either of the top 3 tackles.
And it would have been
It would have
respectable.
worked, yeah. Charles Cross is very pro-ready. I like Charles Cross.
I didn't know. I watched a little Charles Cross film.
Uh-huh.
It's like...
It's smooth, you know? It's like, yeah.
It's like his technique is on point, and then he'll just rock you. Like, he'll post up and just...
Yeah.
He stays with his man. Maybe next episode or next week we'll have Chase, friend of the show, Chase Stringer, and
maybe
Alex King should possibly come on. New face on the channel here, and we'll possibly rank offensive linemen in the first 2 rounds, or maybe just first round. I think Icky is number 1. Just a spoiler. I think he's talent-wise and athleticism-wise.
I changed my mind about Trevor Penning.
You like him?
I don't.
You don't?
I don't like him as a
I
prospect.
never liked him.
Yeah.
I never liked him.
I liked him a little bit more than you did, but...
I think he plays... Oh, we're getting way too invested in these offensive linemen. Let's go down
Hey, there's no such thing.
Yeah, I know, but we're here to do one thing. That's talk about the draft. Second overall pick. Defensive end. Aiden Hutchinson to the Lions.
I saw a funny video.
Was it the one of J-Mo and
No,
Williams?
it was this guy.
By the way, Jameson Williams and Aiden Hutchinson could not be more different people.
Yeah. No, but it was this guy pretending to be a racist uncle. And he was talking about, he was like, well, how do we take Malik Lewis? And the guy was like, you said he needed a quarterback. And he's like, not that one. It was good. It was rich. We'll have to show it on the show one time.
I don't know if we can.
We can't?
I don't know if YouTube approves that kind of thing.
But
whatever.
The main takeaway from that video was him pronouncing Hutchinson wrong. He said, we need Aiden Hutcherson.
Hutcherson?
Yeah, it was good.
Third overall pick. As a Vikings fan, I know this hurt you.
Bad. To the core.
Even more with the 4th pick, which we'll talk about in a second. Houston Texans, 3rd overall, take Derek Stingley out of LSU.
It hurt.
You thought he would fall to 12.
Well, no. I thought, he skipped the combine. I like him. Maybe it's written in the stars that he falls. It wasn't. It's okay.
Instead, he goes to, the opposite conference.
A poopy franchise.
Hey, the Texans had a not bad draft.
I mean, yeah, but when you're picking 3rd and so,
But yeah, even later picks. Anyways, 4th, the New York Jets select Sauce Gardner. How do you think of that?
It killed me even more.
Because you wanted Sauce?
I expected him to go edge rusher. But I think all the other edge rushers, other than Thibodeau, I expected him to go edge rusher. I thought Thibodeau might go there since 2 other edge rushers were gone. But I knew they were definitely going to go defense. I like the pick. I like it a lot. He made me a little overrated. But, we'll see.
I am a Miami Dolphins fan, so I have an AFC East hate bias. I think he is going to get killed by every wide receiver in that division, other than maybe the 5'8" white no-name wide receivers on the Patriots. I think even Devontae Parker could cook him, barring injury. But when do you think Sauce Gardner will let up his first touchdown?
Probably week 1.
Week 1?
Yeah.
It'll probably be an in-division game, week 1, because it usually is. Like the Bills. Yeah, I see Stephon Diggs.
Do you put him on Stephon week 1? Or not week 1, but do you put him on Stephon year 1?
I don't know. Because if you do, when he gets cooked, he loses confidence immediately.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does he? Is Sauce Gardner the good type of guy to lose confidence after losing one rep?
No, he's not. I can tell.
Anyways, moving on. The 5th pick. I thought this was a very good pick considering this guy was one of the best, if not the best, prospects in the draft leading up to months prior.
Yeah.
Kayvon Thibodeau.
Yeah.
Edge rusher out of Oregon.
Mm-hmm. I like it. You know, you gotta start somewhere if you're the Giants. I think edge rusher is a good place to start. And then, you knew you had that pick later, and then they did exactly what they needed to do with the later pick. Mm-hmm. So I think they had a really good draft too.
They got 2 prospects that could have went number 1 overall.
Yeah.
In Evan Neal and Kayvon Thibodeau.
Yeah.
I think the Giants had the best draft. Just purely picking, not
talent.
Trades. Just picking talent. I think they had the best draft out of
I think they had the
NFL.
best picking talent. Eagles had the best draft day, and the Ravens had the best value.
I like it.
Yeah.
6, Ike Okungwu. Tackle out of NC State.
Most potential in the draft. Thought he would go 1. Put money on him going 1. Good $5.
So that's some good lunch money.
Yeah.
As a good friend of ours would like to say.
It's a good 4 for 4 plus 1.
That's a biggie bag if I've ever seen it.
Yeah, that's either a 4 for 4 and a Junior Frosty or a biggie bag. Take your pick.
Either or.
But yeah, thought he'd go 1. He didn't. Great value pick at 6.
Hold on, my phone went off here. My phone is also at 3%, so there's that.
This is a very on the cuff episode.
Yeah, I might have to go get a charger from upstairs in a second. Number 8. This was a bit not interesting.
A little surprising.
It's a little perplexing. After losing one of the great, lanky, tall, athletic wide receivers in Julio Jones in previous years, they choose to go wide receiver again. Drake London out of USC, the Falcons, at 8.
I knew they'd go wide receiver. I didn't think they'd go Drake London. I thought they'd go Wilson or J-Mo. But, I mean, you're playing really big football with London and Pitts. So, I mean, it'll work. I think it'll work a little bit.
Yeah. Then we have, at 9, Charles Cross.
Yeah, great.
At 9 for Seattle.
Great pick.
I really like that
I
pick.
know a Seahawks fan who's like, just like, not the smartest.
I know what you're going to say.
Yeah. He's like, why would you pick a tackle? Why wouldn't you pick a tackle? You can have the worst quarterback in the world. If you give him 20 seconds to throw the ball, he's going to find somebody.
Yeah.
Charles Cross is the most pro-ready tackle in this draft class.
Wouldn't disagree.
So,
I haven't done enough research this year on offensive linemen. At 10, Garrett Wilson to the Jets.
yeah. I mean, Wilson for a couple years. I like it. Definitely the best receiver on the board at the time.
Yeah. And then at 11, another wide receiver, Chris Olave to the Saints.
Traded up for him. When I heard they traded up, I thought they were going to get a quarterback. And then I heard Chris Olave. I was a little, but I mean, hey, Chris Olave and can't guard Mike.
Can't guard Mike.
It's going to be pretty scary. I'm not going to lie.
I'm not a big can't guard Mike fan because slant boy and all that. I know it's not the best argument, but it's just an easy one.
Yeah.
It's like calling LeBron a crybaby. It's just easy.
The man creates separation like no other.
And then at 12 we have J-Mo to the Lions.
He's in my mind the second best receiver in the shot class, or
Do
first.
you think if he was healthy, first, no doubt?
Yeah. But
then Bama receivers though, there's something about them.
Yeah. But
Them Florida boys.
they're talking. Yeah, he always running the sand. But they're talking about maybe putting J-Mo in the P-up and letting him get healthy and then play week 6.
I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah. But I just want to see him play. I don't like that we traded with the Lions.
Especially in division rival.
Yeah, and we just gave them basically like we gave them a great weapon in Jameson Williams, and I don't like that.
And then from next pick from the SEC, Jordan Davis, defensive lineman to the Eagles.
Yeah, I like it. Is Fletcher Cox coming back?
I don't know.
I haven't heard a word about Fletcher Cox. Cox. Fletcher Cox. I mean, the guy just moves people.
Yeah.
And you can't move him.
And he's fast.
Yeah.
You know, he got triple teamed in the Natty Championship game,
Mhm.
and he didn't move. He just stood there.
Yeah,
and held him.
It was crazy.
I think it's a good pick for them. They have an aging D line with Brandon Graham and Fletcher Cox.
It was definitely a value pick. It
yeah.
wasn't like a direct need, but it was a good value pick.
Yeah. Then at 14, in my opinion, the best pick of the draft.
Not mine, but yours.
Mine.
Yeah.
Cal Hamilton, safety out of Notre Dame.
Great pick.
To the Ravens.
Great pick.
I had him as the third best prospect in this draft.
I had him up there. I had him going 3, yeah. I had him going 3 to the Texans.
He is... out of anybody here, other than probably Jahan Dotson, I've watched the most Cal Hamilton film. What?
Oh, never mind. I thought it was something else. But, yeah, the way he covers so much ground, it's crazy. Like, he locked, like...
He can see...
lock,
he's obviously an avid film watcher, which I can appreciate.
Yeah. He takes one side of the field out of play.
Yeah.
Every play.
Then at 15, we have Kenyon Green from A&M going to the Texans.
A little bit of a reach. Not really that pro-ready.
I like it as a Miami fan. They didn't use our pick well, I don't think.
Right. Yeah, definitely needs some polishing, but I think he can be good. He has the stature. He has the mean streak. Just give him some. Well, he's on the Texans. I was gonna say give him some coaching.
Well, he's got Tunsil beside him. That's a good
mentor.
Right.
Yeah, but we'll have to see how it pans out.
And at 16, wide receiver out of Penn State.
Yeah.
Best catch radius in the draft.
Yeah.
Best catching percentage in the last 5 years of college football. Jahan Dotson.
I definitely didn't.
I didn't expect him going at 16. I'll say that
at all.
I expected him at like 28.
Yeah,
I think I had him going at 24 maybe, or like. I had him going to the Packers. That's what I had him going to.
They didn't pick the best receiver available.
Who do you think would Treylon Burks?
Christian Watson.
Really?
Yeah. A big Christian Watson guy. He didn't go in the first round.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I like it though. I'm a big Jahan Dotson guy.
Right.
I mean, we talked about this guy probably 3 times on the show, out of our 13 episodes. I think it's a good pick for him, depending on whether Terry leaves or not. That gives.
I mean, either way, playing beside him.
Yeah. It's just a good pick.
It, yeah.
Then at number 17, we have Zion Johnson, guard from Boston College, going to the Los Angeles.
The second best interior offensive lineman in the draft.
I like it.
Take without what you will.
You're saying Linderbaum first?
Yeah. But they don't need a center. I mean,
they got Lindsley, right?
Yeah, you could move Linderbaum to guard,
which would be insane.
Yeah, but I don't think you're getting
the value.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a good pick for them. They needed. I think they needed one last young piece to fit in that line because they already got the veteran and Lindsley. They already got Slater and a stud upcomer.
I knew if they didn't have Jordan Davis in their lap, they were going to go the other side of the line, and they got the second best available. But for position wise, they got the best available.
Yeah. Then this. Let's preface this with talking about the trade. That happened before. So, Philly had the 18th pick from New Orleans. Philly had stacked up on picks this year. I think they either had 2 or 3 firsts, and they choose to trade it.
Right.
To trade the first, the 18th overall, and a third to the Titans for A.J. Brown.
Right.
Top 7 receiver in the NFL, I think. No? Top 8. Just 12. Off the top of my head.
12 off the top of my head.
I'm saying 8. He's a physical guy.
It's not a great thing.
Why not?
He doesn't get much separation, honestly.
Well, yes, you gotta think who he has thrown him the ball to.
That is true, but I mean, just watching his routes, I think he could be a lot better at running his routes.
It's either way, it's great for.
Yeah, it's a great pick.
Great for Philly.
Yeah.
But with that pick, the Tennessee Titans draft
Tennessee.
The Tennessee Titans drafted Treylon Burks out of Arkansas, which is pretty much just.
Fuck it, we need a receiver now.
Yeah.
That's all.
They just didn't want to pay A.J. Brown.
Yeah,
that's just
at least take Christian Watson. I don't get what the big deal is with Christian. At least take Christian Watson.
Did you hear them talk about Treylon Burks' hands on the draft? He wears a quadruple XL Nike glove.
That's crazy.
They don't make those.
I wear a small.
I wear an XL.
I wear a small.
Some big old hands. Some meat grubbers.
Yeah. Grabs my meat.
Treylon Burks though, great.
That's why they call us the Basement Boys.
Yeah, and it's not. Treylon Burks, great catch radius, like Jahan Dotson. I think he's just pretty good. And he played good against Bama the 2 times they played.
Did.
Or did they play once in college? Yeah, because there's I'm getting.
But they played Georgia too, and he didn't do awful against Georgia.
And Arkansas kept it close that game against Bama, a lot due to the constant late down catching by Treylon. Then the next pick, the 19th overall, the New Orleans Saints draft Trevor Penning out of Northern Iowa.
I think
offensive tackle.
Here you gotta go Linderbaum, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you just kind of have to. I mean, Trevor Penning, big guy, nasty guy,
athletic.
Yeah, he's not a good offensive lineman. He's not sound technically.
I'll honestly say it right here. I think I hold less than Trevor Penning.
Yeah, he's
easily.
He's not technically sound. He doesn't have good footwork. He just grabs people. Like, his signature move
is to just
his signature move is to just grab them by their jersey and slam them, or just like flat out wrap them up.
Yeah.
Until a ref sees
and when he loses, and when he gets beat with speed, he'll just choke the guy. Or throw him into the quarterback like he almost did with Desmond Ridder.
That Ridder clip is scary.
If he would have clipped like Ridder's Achilles, and like his draft, he would have been
5th rounder.
Not even that. I don't even think he might have not even gotten drafted. I don't see what the Saints saw. I don't see what the Saints see in him.
I mean, you see a big athletic guy, you can, but I mean, I don't like
the pick.
Yeah, I don't like it. Somebody was not watching film. They just looked at.
I mean,
big guy.
In 6 games starting at offensive tackle for our high school, I have 0 holding penalties.
Yeah,
that's a thing I pride myself on.
Yeah. But
Trevor Penning has like 80.
Yeah.
In all actuality, it's probably like 20 something.
Well, you're playing 12 games.
It's
two a game. That's a lot.
I think it's like 1.3 a game for him.
I mean, still,
that's a lot.
You're doing it every game.
Plus a little more.
Yeah.
Sometimes 2 a game. I think he had like 16 on the season.
Yeah.
Which is pretty bad.
It's really bad.
And they call it more in the NFL.
Yeah, like sometimes it wasn't a call. He just wrapped him up, go like this.
Yeah.
And like I don't know. I don't like the guy.
I don't either.
What did he say?
He plays after the whistle too much.
Yeah, he
plays.
Just not
He's gonna get like. I know he's a big athletic guy, but like some big.
Aaron Donald's gonna get in his face and choke him out.
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
He said something. He was like, oh, he told the reporter. He's like, ask me what my favorite part of football is, and the reporter's like, what's your favorite part about football? He's like, physically assaulting the guy next to me or across from me.
It's such a meathead thing to say.
Like,
it's such a meathead thing to say. Like, yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I love football, and like, I love like going at people and like battling, but and like, I'm not like,
yeah, I want to hurt the guy.
Yeah, I want to end the guy's career.
Yeah, like come on now.
God, Trevor Penning, if you're seeing this, don't.
Quit watching our
shit.
If you count with Dell from 1 to 0, we either got Penning or a Penning guy.
God, I'm angry now. I just don't like Trevor Penning. He's a bad football player. Bad dude.
Yeah. What time you gotta be out of here, by the way?
Like 30 minutes.
Okay, we're good. I was just making sure because we've been going longer than I thought.
Yeah.
Dude. Time flies when you're having fun, right?
Yeah.
Right, buddy?
Yeah. Then at 20. A very controversial pick.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very polarizing pick. The Pittsburgh Steelers go Kenny Pickett out of Pitt. What do you think of that pick? Pick of Kenny Pickett to the Pittsburgh Steelers out of Pitt.
I don't personally like it. I think he's
got some small hands on
third, maybe fourth best quarterback in the draft. Yeah, small hands on the guy. Don't think that'll matter much though. He wears those gloves. I know from experience. Pause. But
please clarify that so people.
Okay, I play center. I snap the ball. The ball feels very nice in my hands with gloves because I have small hands that sometimes slip. But with gloves, it doesn't slip.
Yeah.
Okay. I would have went Willis, Corral, Strong before I go Pickett. Yeah, I would have went Corral.
I think Corral's probably second or first best in this draft.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see how it pans out.
I think we'll see it in about week 7. I'm calling it. Darnold's going to start till week 7, and Corral's going to come in. And
you don't think Newton? Or does Newton even still have a job?
No.
He doesn't?
No. And then Corral's going to come in, beat out P.J. Walker for the starting job, and just do amazing. And you guys are going to look at this clip be like, damn, it's week 7. And Corral just threw 3 touchdowns and 359 yards.
Against the...
Shut up. I'm not saying that. On 38 for 56 splits. Clip it.
We'll see. And when's week 7's like around like November, right?
Yeah, like October-ish.
October. We'll see.
Imagine.
Then next pick, Kansas City Chiefs with the New England Patriots pick Trent McDuffie out of Washington.
Yeah, this one hurt too. I liked McDuffie.
He's a very good open field tackler. Almost
Yeah.
reminds you of Jalen Ramsey, how good he open field tackles. I like him. I mean, I know
he's not as good.
Washington isn't much of the football powerhouse,
Right.
But I like the kid.
He's not that great in press coverage, but I really I like him in zone.
But
the field.
The Chiefs don't really run man coverage.
No.
They're more of a zone guy because I mean, when you got guys like Daniel Sorensen out there, you don't want Daniel Sorensen manned up on Tyreek Hill now because he's not on the Chiefs. I like the pick, though.
Yeah.
And with the 22nd, the Packers select Quay Walker.
I don't like it.
I don't like
Christian Watson. Take Christian Watson here.
I don't.
It's like they panicked. It was like, oh my God, who played for Georgia this year?
Yeah. Like, even George Pickens wouldn't have been bad here.
Yeah.
Like, just a receiver, dude. Like, y'all lost the best receiver in the league in MVS. Who did you gain?
Whoa.
Devontae Adams?
Oh, I thought you said you lost the best receiver in the league in the MVS. I was like, what the hell are you saying? I was like, they lost Devontae, too.
And
Okay.
MVS.
There you go. Okay.
It's a stupid pick. And it's not even the best Georgia linebacker on the board, in my opinion.
No.
We'll move on from that. And the Bills select with the 23rd, Kiara Elam.
Again, go Christian Watson. But this is where it starts to set in.
But they don't really need a receiver, though.
It starts to set in here. God. The Vikings are going to settle for either Andy Booth or worse. And honestly, now that I look back, I like Andy Booth. I just don't like Optimistic Vikings fan that much.
Optimistic Vikings fan, if you're watching this, we're sorry.
Yeah, I like Andy Booth a little more now. I just don't love him as much as I like Sauce, Stingley, even Hamilton playing corner. I'd probably like more than Andy Booth.
Really?
Yeah.
Hamilton at corner?
Yeah, I'd probably like him more than Booth. We could have had we could have had Linderbaum if we didn't trade. That would have been amazing.
Yeah.
I would have even taken Devin Lloyd here or at 12. I'm not here at 12. But this is where it started to set in. Like, yeah, we're gonna settle, and I don't like that.
Yeah. Then with the 24th, the Boyz select Tyler Smith at Tulsa. You lose a guard, you lose a tackle, you gain a tackle.
Yeah.
It's an alright pick. C+.
Yeah.
That's what I'll rank it.
B minus.
B minus. Yeah. It's not a bad pick by any means.
But the next pick's an A+.
Yeah. Baltimore Ravens get Linderbaum, center out of Iowa.
Absolute
the 25th.
stud. Big, athletic, long guy.
Ravens had a damn good draft.
Oh yeah.
We've talked about the guy before on the show.
Yeah. I love the guy.
Him. He is one of the best center prospects I've ever seen.
The best I've ever seen. Granted, I'm 17 years old, but when you get a free chance and you're not watching Basement Boys,
yeah,
and you're on YouTube, look up Tyler Linderbaum reach block. You might orgasm. That's how good it is.
Anyways, with the 26, the Jets get Jermaine Johnson II out of Florida State.
A steal.
That's
by
a
the way.
steal. There was talk of him
Projected.
going first.
Yeah, he was a projected top 10. I don't see why he fell. I don't know. He didn't Laramie Tunsil it or anything.
Yeah. I thought something happened to Malik Willis. I thought he got Jeremy Tunsil's gas mask or Laramie Tunsil's gas mask.
Yeah. What are they? I guess they're just talking about RPO and running simple offenses.
I mean,
and then when he
he's
plays,
got the arm.
Did you see him play Ole Miss? I did. He threw 3 picks and no touchdowns.
Really?
Yeah. So I mean, it's kind of that thing, but I don't know. I think raw talent you can not waste, but raw talent you can risk a pick on.
Yeah.
Really close.
And I like the Titans picking him in the later.
I do too. Yeah.
The third.
Because Ryan Tannehill's poopy.
Yeah. 32nd. 32nd best.
Yeah.
Worst starting quarterback in the NFL, according to Zachary Kiefer of Basement Boys.
Dude. And then the next week he just shit his own bed on the Bengals.
I said he would have 2 picks, and he did.
Yeah.
Next pick, the Jags select Devin Lloyd, linebacker out of Utah. What do you think of that pick?
This one was a little weird.
It was. I guess because of his performance in the Rose Bowl.
Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about. Weird. I'm talking about you got Boyz Lucan.
Yeah.
You have
Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Linebacker.
And then you draft another linebacker, and then draft another linebacker.
You think Doug Peterson's going to change up that defensive sets?
Yeah.
Run like a 3-4 or something?
Probably. Hey,
I
man.
wouldn't mind it.
Doug Peterson, Super Bowl winning coach.
I'm not. Tom Brady Super Bowl winning.
Yeah, he beat
Super
the
Bowl
shit out of Brady.
He outcoached Belichick.
Yeah.
I don't get the Doug Peterson hate. I think he's a great coach.
I like Doug Peterson a lot.
And I know that's hard for you to say as a Vikings fan because they beat you in that playoffs.
Yeah, I mean they beat the pants off of us. Like they
don't reenact it.
like here's our pants, right? But yeah, they beat the absolute just taste out of my mouth. It was bad. I watched it. I cried.
28. The Packers select Devontae Wyatt,
again,
defensive tackle out of Georgia.
Again, it got
guy from Georgia.
It got to 4 seconds, and they're like, "Oh my God, who played for Georgia? Who's on Georgia's defense?"
Stupid.
Or they had like Georgia's 11 defensive starters just throwing darts at them. I mean, Christian Watson still on the board. I don't know.
I don't get it.
I like it though.
Next pick, the Patriots get Cole Strange, guard out of Chattanooga. I don't know this guy. I'm going to be completely honest.
Wait, did the Packers end up getting Christian Watson?
We'll go over that in a second.
Okay. I don't know where he went. I know he
watched much of the second round.
I think they did, but I'm still saying like value pick.
Yeah.
You could have traded down if you really wanted.
Cole Strange. I don't know him.
Again, you could here, but here you could have traded down probably to the second, like mid-second, and got 2/3 out of that,
and still gotten this guy.
Yeah, I believe so. I think he went where he should have went, based off interior offensive lineman.
Yeah, but
he would have slid. So,
and then
Karlaftis at
30th. Karlaftis. I don't like the pick. I'm not a big Karlaftis guy.
Nah, he's like he plays slow.
Yeah, he's sloppy.
Yeah. His hand fighting's really good, but like
his hand fighting reminds me of Isaac Garib.
Dude, Garib can hand fight.
He can.
It's crazy.
Isaac, if you're watching this, man, you got some hands on.
Yeah.
You got some grubbers.
Yeah. And they move quick, and they're like pistons coming at you.
I don't like the pick though. I mean, he could develop, but I think there's better defensive ends still on the board if you want it, or edge rushers in general. And you know me.
Yeah.
I'm a big edge guy.
Yeah. I think one of them went to the Bucks. I think Logan Hall is better than Karlaftis. Personal opinion.
Yeah, first pick of the second round, Logan Hall. Then at the 31st, Daxton Hill, safety out of Michigan for the Bengals. I like that pick.
I like it too.
Get someone to back up Eli Apple. Mm-hmm. This guy last year said Eli Apple should have been an All-Pro corner.
I meant the other one. I meant Awuzie. Said Eli Apple. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
I think that's probably the worst slip-up ever in the show. Or
Whoa.
that time we had
yeah.
Tay and Tajay on, and Tajay said a not-so-nice thing you can't say on air.
So he basically said...
No. Minnesota Vikings get Louis Cine from Georgia.
Love it.
You love it?
He sees the ball. He get the ball. He hurts people. He's great to watch. You know.
But you just said he didn't like when players wanted to hurt people.
No, he does it the right way. He doesn't go and grab him by the neck and throw him down. He goes and just rocks him, you know? Like, he reminds me of Harrison Smith, but like...
Black?
I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna say fast. So you're racist.
No. And of course, 2 viewers pop in as we say that. Yeah, I mean, he's like a more athletic Harrison Smith.
Which,
yeah.
Look at that any way you want.
I mean, it's not really.
I'm not saying it's
not bad.
Yeah, no,
I mean, just black guys are more athletic than white guys.
I wasn't saying that. I was saying he was the best player available.
It's not. I'm just gonna stop talking.
Oh, that's funny. Christian Watson went to the Packers.
Okay,
but still, you could have traded down, got a third, maybe a fourth out of it.
Some notable seconds. I'm not gonna go through the entire. Breece Hall to the Jets. I like.
Could have went to the Bills first round. Had a Ezekiel Elliott type year. I would like that.
Ebiketie goes to the Falcons.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you say it, right?
I think so.
Kenny Walker goes to the Seahawks, which I really like.
I like.
Kenny Walker's a stud.
Yeah, but Chris Carson, what are you going to do with him in that contract? Andy Booth to the Vikings. Finally got our corner. Hopefully it's our guy. We'll have to see.
John Mechie.
Yeah.
Texas. I like it.
I like it.
Someone to pair along with Christian Kirk. Brandon Cooks.
There you go. Ajabo going to the Ravens. Dude, you could have got this guy.
See how he does with his Achilles.
Yeah, but a month earlier, you could have got this guy at
15.
6, probably.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's a scary 2 guys coming at you. Matthew Judon and
Matthew Judon plays for the Patriots.
Get all my players mixed up.
Calais
He used to play.
Calais Campbell.
Yeah, Calais Campbell. Even though he's old as dirt, but he's still good.
He's still like rock shit.
Pickens
to the Steelers.
I like. Did you see the video?
Yeah, bro is a menace.
Standing like young boy, just standing at the TV, nodding. Like,
how about Cam Jurgens, second best center, going to the Eagles of all places?
That's an odd pick.
Yeah, it's like almost.
Do you think Kelsey's retiring? Do you think that's what that means?
Well, I know he's staying for one more year, but you don't really know how many more years. That's almost.
They just. Do you think they'll move him to guard? Because they just drafted Landon Dickerson last year, who was a center, and they moved him to guard.
Yeah, you could move him to guard. He's big for a center, like tall.
Yeah.
So you could move him to guard.
How tall is he?
I don't know exactly. I think he's taller than Linderbaum. But Linderbaum's long, too.
Yeah.
Like, his arms and legs are long. But that's almost like him going to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What else we got here? Sky Moore, the Chiefs. I like that pick.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of get some of that speed back.
Right.
With the loss of Tyreek. I like the pick. James Cook to the Bills. I really like this pick.
Yeah.
You need a running back.
And you got it for good value, honestly.
Basically a third rounder with the second to last pick in the second. What else we got here? Desmond Ridder in the third. What do you think of that?
It's laughable. It's insanity that Corral didn't go in the first 2 rounds.
This was a big one. Nakobe Dean, 83rd overall to the Eagles. Has to wait till night 3.
I had them picking him at 18. So, from 18 to, what is it, 83?
Honestly, I wanted him to fall to the Dolphins, and, like, the Dolphins to trade up to, like, mid-second round. Because I think he could have fallen to the second round. He obviously did. But, honestly, he almost fell to the Dolphins' first pick at 102.
Yeah. So who in your mind was the steal of the draft?
Nakobe Dean.
Let me hit you with a name. Matt Waletzko.
I've never heard of him.
Tackle from North Dakota.
North Dakota.
Not North Dakota State.
North Dakota University?
North Dakota University.
Okay.
Just has great film. Like, great highlights. I like the guy. He's like pinning. He's like honestly pinning, but cleaner.
I like that.
Yeah, like it's crazy. Like,
and then with one of their 3 picks in the draft, my Miami Dolphins select Channing Tindall, who is an amazing athlete. 43-inch vertical, highest in the draft. One of the best play recognizers.
If this works, pull this up on here. This is the exact video.
What's it called?
NFL Draft 2022. Dallas Cowboys pick number 155. Matt, well, let's go.
How do you spell it?
Right there. It's like somebody's drumming. Oh, well, let's go.
You want to just watch a Senior Bowl?
Nah,
basically?
you gotta go to the draft video.
This?
No. It's down there. There. It's right there.
Okay, hold on. Pull up.
It's insane, these couple of highlights. And then I went and watched more, and I was like, oh, yeah. It's filmed a lot.
Cowboys select Matt, well, let's go. Tackle, North Dakota. Welcome to Big D.
This is North Dakota, not North Dakota State. He's the first North Dakota player drafted since 2006. That was an offensive line.
There's a certain place I'm
What about Matt?
Yeah.
Well, let's go, Mel.
There's a certain place I'm
After the player for the Fighting Hawks, raised 6'7.5", got 315, long arms, athletic. Think about they ran out
Yeah.
because of him
Yeah.
in a number of games. Very impressive, firing off the ball, drives defenders for his size when he's getting leverage, and of course athletic. Stays on his feet, hits that moving
He's the
target,
quarterback
gets to the
clean,
second
and he
level
does it
very
in
effectively. Good feet and pass protection, good punch,
Great
silk
run
for the
back.
run. I thought he finished
Yeah.
very effectively.
Yeah,
I thought
he
Lewis
shouldn't
was
be
a
that
lot
good of a run blocker with that height. Like, it's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
impressive.
Yeah.
It's an impressive 3.
Monster spill? Quick, the quicker picker offer. Bounty.
Okay. How do you feel about him?
Gerald Green to inbound. Harden trying to get free. Down to 3, down to 2. It's a 3.
But,
Good!
I like him. I like him as a prospect. I like him to the Titans because Tannehill's poopy. And he'll play soon.
Fair enough. I think that's pretty much all I have for today.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think we could end it here.
yeah.
This is very productive.
Next week we'll have Chase Stringer on for sure. We'll have something planned next week.
Yeah.
Where you, well, let's leave it with
Okay.
Chick-fil-A. That's your hint for next week. Tune in next week to find out what we're gonna do. Follow me and Zach on Instagram.
All right. I can't keep it a secret anymore. We're gonna turn me into a human milkshake. I'll be covered in whipped cream and a bunch of cherries. And Landon's gonna lick it all off.
You caught me. But that's pretty much it for this episode, guys. Follow me and Zach on Instagram at landon.wo.od.
At _ZAKKARY and at SOLDMYSOLE.WV.
If you guys enjoyed, like, subscribe, comment, share, all that stuff will be live next week, probably about Thursday, maybe Tuesday, midweek next week. We'll see you guys next week. See you.